Have you ever heard this song before? This song is called Wuthering Heights and was composed and performed by the British singer Kate Bush. Wuthering Heights was inspired by the novel of the same name written by Emily Brontë, which is considered one of the great classics of English literature and one of the most important works of world literature. The plot begins when Mr. Lockwood, a young man who rents a property called Thrushcross Grange, decides to visit his neighbors, the Earnshaws, who live on the neighboring property called Wuthering Heights. There, he meets Heathcliff, a strange and broody young man who lives in the house as a servant. Lockwood begins to uncover the history of the Earnshaw family and of Heathcliff. The patriarch of the Earnshaw, Mr. Earnshaw, adopted Heathcliff when he was a child and raised him as one of his own sons. However, Heathcliff's arrival at the house caused conflicts between his legitimate children, Hindley and Catherine. Catherine and Heathcliff eventually developed a strong emotional bond and become close friends, but their relationship is interrupted when Catherine decides to marry Edgar Linton, a wealthy and respectable man. Wounded and humiliated, Heathcliff leaves Wuthering Heights. Years later, Heathcliff returns as a wealthy and vengeful man and begins to take revenge on all those who mistreated him in the past, especially the Linton and the Earnshaw families. The conflicts between these families intensify, and their romance unfolds in a plot full of passion, love, hate, and revenge. The song Wuthering Heights by Kate Bush shares several themes and images with the original work. In Kate's song, the narrator is the ghost of Catherine, who, after wandering in the darkness for 20 years, returns to Wuthering Heights. Like the novel, the song portrays the intense love and obsession of Heathcliff for Catherine, and the feeling of revenge he carries after being humiliated and rejected by her. The lyrics of the song capture the emotional intensity of the characters and the dark and melancholic atmosphere of the story. The intense horror of nightmare came over me. I tried to draw my back arm, but the hand clung to it, and the most melancholic voice sobbed, "Let me in! Let me in!" "Who are you?" I asked, struggling meanwhile to disengage myself. "Catherine Linton," it replied shiveringly. Why did I think of Linton? I had read Earnshaw 20 times for Linton. "I'm come home. I'd lost my way on the moor." As it spoke, I discerned obscurely a child's face looking through the window.
Let me in. Let me in.
In the music video, Kate Bush portrays the ghost of Catherine, who is described in the book as being pale and transparent, with bright eyes and long, unkempt hair. She is often associated with images of cold and wind, as if she is still trapped in the physical world and enduring the same weather conditions as her former home. In the video, Kate wears a white dress and is the central focus of the scene. The dark setting and smoke on the ground suggest a supernatural realm where Catherine may be wandering. The high-pitched notes in the music also serve to intensify the melancholy of the story. At the end of the book, Heathcliff is found dead in his house. The exact cause of his death is not specified. Some suggest that he died due to his own emotional distress and despair, while others suggest that he may have committed suicide. Emily leaves the interpretation open to the reader, and Heathcliff's death remains a mystery. Well, maybe Catherine finally grabbed his soul away. Another interesting point is the fact that Kate Bush shares the same name as the character in the book. Both are Catherines, and that Kate was born on the same day as the author, Emily Brontë.